Now in this lecture we will discuss about reactions of Grignard reagent with aldehyde. RMgX is known as Grignard reagent. Where R is an alkyl group. For example, if I have CH3MgBr, so this is an example of Grignard reagent. So in case of Grignard reagent, carbon magnesium bond is polar. That is, magnesium will have positive charge and carbon will have negative charge. So this bond is polar bond, not completely covalent. So this is mostly ionic bond. So carbon has a sufficient negative charge, so we can write Grignard reagent something like this: R minus MgX plus. This R minus can act as a good nucleophile. That is, Grignard reagent can act as a good nucleophile. So nucleophiles means nucleus lover, that is itself should have a lot of negative charge. So nucleophile has a lot of negative charge. In case Grignard reagent, alkyl group has a negative charge. So this carbon has basically a lot of negative charge. Now if you see aldehyde RCHO, oxygen is more electronegative than carbon. So this electron cloud is shifted towards oxygen side. So oxygen will develop a negative charge and carbon will develop a positive charge. Basically this bond is polarized. That is, this bond will have a dipole moment. So electron cloud is shifted from carbon to oxygen. So carbon atom to oxygen atom. So this means this carbon is electrophilic in nature because it has sufficient positive charge. So this is electrophilic center. So now we have an electrophilic center and we have a nucleophile, that is Grignard reagent. So we can have a reaction. So let us say general mechanism. For reaction of an aldehyde with Grignard reagent. So if I have an aldehyde and let us say we have R-MgX, we can have MgBr. So this has negative charge and MgBr will have positive charge. So basically this nucleophile can attack on this carbon because this carbon has sufficient positive charge. At the same time we can open this bond. So we will have R CO minus H R dash and MgBr plus. So this is the salt that will be formed. Now in the next step, if I acidify this salt, we'll get an alcohol. So if I have this salt, and if I acidify this salt, let us say with HCl, another inorganic product we will have MgBr, and this Cl minus that is free from HCl, so MgBrCl. So you see we are getting a secondary alcohol, that is 2-degree alcohol. So first step is generally done in ether solvent because Grignard reagent can react with water. This is also a strong base. So generally we take ether as a solvent in the first step. So this is the first step. and this is the second step of mechanism. Now see, in the first step a nucleophile attacks. So first step is basically nucleophilic addition. So we have added a nucleophile R dash. So this reaction is called nucleophilic addition reaction. So general mechanism we have, that is nucleophilic addition. So now we know general mechanism for reaction of aldehyde with the Grignard reagent. Basically there are two kind of aldehydes are possible. One kind of aldehyde, that is we can have RCHO. For example, if I have CH3CHO and if this reacts with, let us say, PHMgBr, so first step pH minus will attack on this carbon, this opens up, we will have a salt, and if I acidify, generally acidification can also be done with the presence of water. So if I simply add water, this salt will be converted into alcohol. So water is enough for acidification. You can also take dilute acid. So we have a 2-degree alcohol. Now we can have another possibility, that we have formaldehyde. Formaldehyde is a different aldehyde. It differs from other aldehyde because this side we have hydrogen. In all aldehyde we will have this side R group, alkyl group. So formaldehyde is slightly different from other aldehydes. So in case of formaldehyde, let us try to figure out the product. If I have Grignard reagent PHMgBr, idea is same, pH minus will act as a nucleophile and carbon has an electrophilic center. So I will get the salt in the first step. Now if this salt is treated with water, that is acidification step, we can acidify this with dilute acid or we can take water. Important point, in the first step solvent is ether. So we will have an alcohol final product. Now this time alcohol is 1-degree alcohol because carbon is attached to only one carbon. This side we have pH as a carbon. So basically this is a 1-degree alcohol. So important point we have, if I take any aldehyde, let us say RCHO, and if I treat with RMgX, second step addition of H plus, we will have a 2-degree alcohol. But if I take formaldehyde and react with Grignard reagent, and then we do acidification, we have a 1-degree alcohol. So this point should be kept in mind. Let us do some exercise related to this. So we have to prepare, let us say I want to prepare this compound. And we have been given a Grignard reagent and aldehyde. So we have to prepare this compound using Grignard reagent and aldehyde. Now see, this is a 2-degree alcohol, so we cannot take formaldehyde. Now if you see this reaction here, this pH part that is coming from Grignard reagent is added here. So if I have a secondary alcohol, there are two alkyl group attached. One alkyl group is coming from Grignard reagent and another alkyl group is coming from aldehyde. So now we have two options. We can choose this as a incoming group from Grignard reagent, or we can choose this as a incoming group from Grignard reagent. So there are two options is possible. So let us say first, if I choose this one that is coming from Grignard reagent, then this one is coming from aldehyde. So this part is coming from aldehyde. That is, we will have CH3MgBr, and this part is aldehyde, so we will have CH3 CH2CHO. Another option we can have, we can take this alkyl group that is coming from Grignard reagent and this part that is coming from aldehyde. So in this case we will have this possible combination. So there are two combinations is possible in this case. Some cases we will have only one possible combination. For example, if I want to prepare this compound, in this case both alkyl group is same, so we will have only one combination possible. Either we can take this as a Grignard reagent or this as a Grignard reagent, both are same. So let us take this as Grignard reagent and this is aldehyde. So this compound can be prepared using CH3MgBr and aldehyde we will have, that is acetaldehyde CH3CHO. Reaction will be something like this. So we have to treat these two reactant CH3MgBr plus CH3CHO, and then we have to also acidify. So this reaction will be done in ether. So we will get CH3O minus MgBr plus CH3, and then we need acidification, that is we can treat this with water. So finally we will have the desired product, that is MeCOH HMe. Now if I say how will you prepare this compound, that is I have PHCOH HH. Now in this case this is a 1 degree alcohol. So we have to take a help of formaldehyde. You see, we have already said that in case of formaldehyde we get 1 degree alcohol. So one thing is clear in this case, one reagent is formaldehyde. So this means this alkyl group must be coming from Grignard reagent. So we will have PHMgBr as Grignard reagent. So these two reactants should be taken for preparation of this alcohol. So what we said in this lecture, we said aldehyde can react with Grignard reagent to give alcohol. If I have formaldehyde, we will get 1 degree alcohol. If I have any other aldehyde but not formaldehyde, we will get 2 degree alcohol. Now we said reaction is generally done, that is nucleophilic addition, in ether solvent, and after first step we have salt as a product, and this salt when gets acidified, finally we will get alcohol. We also said how we can prepare a given alcohol using Grignard reagent synthesis. If alcohol has two same kind of alkyl group attached, we have only one option to prepare the given alcohol using the Grignard reagent synthesis. If alcohol has two different kind of alkyl group attached, and this is a 2 degree alcohol, we have two options. So we can take any one of the alkyl group as a grignard reagent. If I have a 1 degree alcohol and we want to prepare this one using grignard reagent synthesis and using aldehyde, then we have only one option. We have to take formaldehyde and a grignard reagent.